There is probably no regular natural disaster as damaging to the economy and safety of a country as fire. A fire has no boundaries, obeys no rules, and it has virtually no natural enemies. Controlling fire is one of the most dangerous actions man has to perform today. After more than 30 years' experience in fighting violent, dangerous and damaging wild forest fires, our scientists have finally come up with a method for the safe use of fire to manage fine fuels and forest litter, and to protect the forests and the environment from wildfires. Most fires begin as surface fires, an area we call the understory. Now, it is possible to burn away the unwanted fire fuel in that area without damaging the standing tree crop by using low-intensity fires to create a mosaic of burnt and unburned areas. Our new and revolutionary system involves the use of the RainDance aerial incendiary device, which delivers an ignition capsule with pinpoint accuracy using GPS. The system is being used on a large scale in Australia and America, and now also in South Africa. The use of high-tech moisture meters and portable weather meters helps to forecast fire behavior, which in turn reduces the threat of scorch to the standing trees during a prescribed burn.
We can't say you will eliminate all wildfires, but you'll definitely reduce the intensity of the fires.
The use of the R2 aerial incendiary device allows for the burning of understory without exposing fire crews working within the burn zone. The device can be fitted to helicopters or fixed-wing aircraft. Fixed-wing aircraft allow for a cost-effective, long-distance application. The Robinson 44 or Bell 206 helicopters may be used when burning areas which require pinpoint accuracy. The R2 RainDance aerial ignition device is a unique method of burning large areas using a minimal number of ground crews. This represents a significant cost saving to the landowner.
These controlled fires do very little damage to the trees, minimal scorch on the tree, the fuel's been reduced. This compartment will be much safer for the future and hopefully protect this crop from any further damage by fire.
The weather and fuel parameters required when doing an understory fuel reduction burn are very specific, and the number of days which are suitable for burning are limited. The use of the R2 aerial incendiary device maximizes these days by allowing large areas to be burned safely.
This compartment that we are in had been burned at least 2 or 3 times before the fire. That means the fuel load was absolutely the minimum, which meant there couldn't be any ground fires, and that's why the tree survived.
Under controlled wildfire conditions, we can implement a back burn ahead of an approaching wildfire and burn out unwanted fuels without exposing firefighters to dangers using a variety of aerial ignition techniques. The aerial incendiary device can be used to implement point ignition burns in remote conservation areas. The use of the RainDance system to remove unwanted fuels dramatically reduces the existing high cost of fire prevention and suppression.
If you have a look through the plantation, when we're burning about 12 tonne per hectare in a wildfire situation, we had complete scorch to the top of the canopy. If we had done a prescribed burn, we would have taken the tonnages down to around about 4 tonne per hectare. Burning this type of fuel at 12 tonne wouldn't create for us any control problems. So this is the Wiltronic surface moisture content meter to measure the surface moisture content of any fuels from grass right the way through to pine needles and eucalyptus.
We insist on the very best when it comes to expertise. Working on Fire International has commandeered professional fire managers from around the world to join locally based fire managers for all understory fire management services. Working on Fire is committed to keeping our world a green place.